about 9:20 in the morning. I have been organizing my craft room, book room, since about, I put my daughter on the bus at 6:30, since about 6:40. It's now 9:20, and I feel like I didn't do much of nothing. I have so much to do, and I just feel like I'm just spinning tops is all I feel like. We are in packing mode. You guys said that you would like to see some vlogs of us moving. And again, every time I speak, my birds compete with me. I don't know why. They're quiet. As soon as I start to speak, whether it's to you guys, I'm on the phone, whatever it may be, they start that nonsense. But anyways, I have so much stuff. That's all I got to say. Bags and bags and bags and bags and bags of Goodwill and garbage. Like, I'm just not. So I got all of those. Got tons of boxes. And then my curio, I wonder if you guys can see it. I hope it isn't too dark. Let me see. That, my curio right there. I think it's all. Someone is supposed to be here very shortly to look at that, hopefully take it. So we'll see. Excuse me as I move you guys around. There we go. So we'll see. That's kind of like an heirloom. Kind of sad that we have to get rid of it, but we do. We're downsizing. So that was Jeff's grandmother's, then his mother's, and then she gave it to me when we took over the big house. But it's just a big, beautiful oak china cupboard, and all of the china that I had in there I already sold, which was also an heirloom, kind of. My grandmother gave that to me a couple years after I got married, I think, and it was given to her by her husband's mother, if I remember correctly, right? But anyways, I had a big, huge dish set in there. I packed that all up, I sold it, and now that it's sold, there really is no need for this china cabinet. And to be honest with you, where we're going, I really want to downsize and I want to start fresh. And I don't want all this furniture. In my personal opinion, I think we're getting to the place where like less is more. So I have a lot of beautiful pieces that are very old and antique, but are in really good condition because they're made from like really good wood. But I'm going to have to part with them. Like in the corner here, I have an old antique, let's see, right there. That rocker, that's an old antique oak rocker. It's in beautiful condition. Over here in the corner, I wonder if you guys can see it, right there, is this thing called a dry sink, which when I first met Jeff, I had no idea what a dry sink was. But a dry sink, I guess, is like basically what it sounds like. Back in the day, they didn't have like bathrooms at outhouses. So in order to like wash yourself and like refresh yourself, wash your hands, whatever, you know, the big basins used to sit on that with the big pitcher. So you'd bring in a big pitcher of really hot water and you'd pour it in the basement and you would like wash yourself and your hands, hence dry sink. But when I first heard that, I'm like, that doesn't even make sense. Sinks have water in them. How could they be dry? Just goes to show you what I knew. But anyways, I've been talking for about 5 minutes now. And I have a beautiful quilting rack, I believe is what that's called. Now that bird is in there trying to open the cage. Do you hear it? Oh, these birds. Do you hear this bird? He's trying to open the cage. Let's go see what he's doing. Do you hear this? She's getting it open. if you guys can see it or not.
You can squawk all you want, but you're not getting out. That's all I need, a bird flying around the house that I can't catch. You little something something. Who do you think you are? Huh? I'm trying to make you guys happy. I put you in front of the window and you're still in here complaining. Yeah, birds. Look at them little fresh faces. But anyways, you guys did see that, right? You did see her trying to get out of that cage. Little snot. I open my door. See what temperature is outside. Sun's shining, but it's a little nippy. Leave my door open. You guys better stop it. Birds. But anyways, I also have a beautiful quilt rack. That's what it's called, quilting rack, quilt rack. Upstairs with like an over 100-year-old quilt on it. So it's like stuff like that. It was beautiful in this house and it worked for this house, this old farmhouse. But those are just things that I don't want to take with me. They have sentimental value. I mean, they were all just moms, but I just don't want to take them with me. So I'm trying to get rid of those things. So we'll see if somebody shows up today to look at this big old china cupboard. My friend Lisa is supposed to come over. I hope she gets here soon. Maybe around 10 she'll text me she's on her way. I told her to come over early. And we'll work all morning and then we'll break for lunch. Because by then I am probably going to be ready to get out of here. Because, let me tell you, I can't stand clutter. I mean, I don't care about, you know, we live here. So the house is lived in. No matter where we go, we're going to have a lived in house. You know, my house is not sparkling clean or anything like that. I mean, there's 4 people living here. But I hate clutter. Like, clutter. And because we're packing, there's clutter everywhere. There's boxes and there's stuff on the floor and we have stacks of stuff and we're trying to go through papers and we're trying to set papers aside that need to be shredded and papers that we have to keep, and we're trying to organize all of that. We're cleaning out cupboards, we're cleaning out drawers, blah blah blah. There's just stuff everywhere, and that unorganization and clutter, it makes me bonkers. It really does. Excuse me, this house is really big, but when it's real cluttered and there's like stuff everywhere, it makes me feel like it's really small and it's coming in on me. So, I really don't like clutter. So by this afternoon, I'm probably going to be very ready to like get out of here for some lunch. But I will take you into the blue room. Maybe it'll be less noisy with these birds. And show you what I've been working on since 6:30 this morning. That makes me feel like I didn't get much of nothing done. Here's somebody. It's my husband. Checking on me. But I'll show you what I'm hoping to tackle and finish today. Yeah. Let's go to that room. You wanted a packing vlog, moving vlog? You got one, and it's a mess. Follow me. I have you on like a little tripod. Not that you, the person, are on a tripod, but it's weird to say that. I have you on a little tripod. So, I'm going to pan the room. I'll show you. Okay. So, it's a little blurry. Let me focus it for you. Okay, so I have all of my Fangirl stuff, which is worth a lot of money up there, and I don't want to part with it. All of those books, and I cannot bring all those books. I have to condense all of that stuff, all of that, into one shelf. My husband said I might be lucky and be able to bring one bookshelf, okay? Then I'm trying to get all of my crafting stuff, which this is my desk, this is where I film, and this is where I do all of my crafting, which I had a ton of stuff. Trying to get all of that organized, and I'm only allowed to bring, according to my husband, 2 of these. See these 12 shelf little drawers? I have to organize all my crafting stuff, which you can see is everywhere. And I have that thing's full, this thing's full of papers. I have stuff over here. I have stuff in boxes. I have stuff. I have all of my author stuff. I have tons of stuff. I have tons of stuff. And I've sat and organized this, and all of that is garbage. And I'm making a mess. I'm just making a mess. So I'm going through right now all of my, if I can get in here. Right now I'm going through all of my Christmas stuff, which is what's on my desk. See? All, I know, for some reason my camera don't focus when I move it. There. I think that works. See, this is all Christmas stuff. So I'm going through all my Christmas stuff, and then up in there is all my Valentine stuff. I just organized all my washi, so I got all of my washi into these 5 containers. And what I really couldn't fit and I can't keep, I'm throwing away. So I'm trying to organize all of this. So this is kind of what I'm doing right now. So let me put you down. See if you're in focus. Ooh, dark. There we go. So that's what I'm doing. I'm sitting at my desk and I'm organizing. I feel like I'm making a mess is what I feel like I'm doing. Oh, Lisa. I think she... hold on 1 second. Okay. After. I know I didn't film us doing this because this was just a mess. But you guys probably remember a lot in the before and after. I worked from 6 o'clock in the morning, 6 a.m. to, I think we got done around 3. We packed 8 boxes. And let me show you the garbage that came out of that room. Okay. So, there's my box pile. As you guys can see, it got much bigger. And I'm walking through the dark house. Okay. This is my donation pile. See all the donations? That's all got to go to Goodwill. And then that is all the garbage that came out of this room. Like, what is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's like 10 bags of garbage there. Yeah. 10 bags of garbage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 boxes of donation. And 1, 2, 3 boxes to keep out of that room. And it doesn't look like we did much of anything, but we did a whole lot. And it's still not finished. I'm still sitting in here. Well, not sitting, but I'm going to sit right now and drink a little bit more coffee. I'm still in here working my tush off. Wow. Oh, my hair's a hot mess. I'm a hot mess, guys. My vlogs, I'm gonna look like a hot mess. Because it's basically, I get up at 5:30 with my daughter. I get her done and ready and put on the bus. I put some clothes on, pull my hair up, and I just get busy. I work until, ooh, I'm breaking out. This is another thing. See all this? My chest isn't real bad right now. But this is another thing I'm dealing with. My friend Lisa came over and helped me yesterday. Like I told you guys. It's a new day. I am highly allergic to dust. Highly allergic to dust. So as I'm working, of course, everything is dusty. You know, not that I don't dust my house or anything like that. But as you're getting into stuff that you don't normally get into every day, there's lots of dust. Yeah, so as I'm working, I just break out. They're hives. Like, I'm highly allergic to dust. So yesterday when we were working in here, we were messing with the books. We were going through all these books. My whole chest, my chin, everything. I broke out into, like, the hives everywhere. You just want to itch. So that's another thing I'm dealing with as well, is as I go through all this stuff, I'm also like, oh my god, everything's so dusty. So, I don't want to chat you guys' ears all off, but I just wanted to give you guys like an update of where I am. Is it not weird to see my shelves behind me completely empty? Isn't that weird? I already got rid of those. They just have to come and be picked up. I think I told you in yesterday's vlog that the lady... See, this is what I'm probably going to do before I get into what I was just talking about. My vlogs are probably going to be smushed together. I might break... Like, I talked to you yesterday, but I have a feeling I'm only going to do half of that. I think I talked to you guys for like 20 minutes. Excuse me. And instead of just putting a whole 20-minute... I might break that in half, add this in, show you what I did, put that to another one. Who the heck knows? Just be prepared that my vlogs might be all over the place. Like, you might get half a day here mixed in with another day, and then another day mixed in, like, just whatever. But anyways, I think I told you in the vlog that's probably going to go with this vlog, I'm going to smush them together, is that someone was supposed to come early in the morning to get my big china hutch. They never showed. Don't you love that? Don't you love that I busted my butt to get that thing cleaned, dusted, vacuumed out, ready to roll, and oh, we're coming, we're coming, we're coming. I waited around for them all day. Not that I wasn't packing, but just to make the story cool, waited around for them all day, and they never showed. So another couple is supposed to come this morning. We'll see. Another couple is supposed to come this morning to take that china hutch. So I got rid of, if they come, I got rid of my china hutch. I got rid of 2 of these bookshelves behind me. I'm only keeping 1. And guys, you have to be so proud of me. Out of probably close to 1,000 books, I kept 20. I kept 20. I kept all my fangirl stuff, but I kept 20 books. I got rid of all of my posters, and I'm organizing paper right now. This is what I have to tell you. I'm organizing my scrapbook paper and stuff like that right now. But all of those bags outside that you saw, I don't want to say all of them are stickers and paper and stuff like that, but a good majority, plus it's just garbage and junk and, you know, cleaning out drawers and stuff. But I pretty much have condensed all of my stickers down into those 2 containers. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there's 12. I think there's 12 drawers on each one. So that means 24 drawers. I've condensed all of my crafting supplies down to about 24 drawers of just those 2 little things. 20 books out of probably 1,000. And maybe that's over exaggerating. Maybe I didn't have 1,000 books. It felt like we had 1,000 books to deal with. Maybe that's a little overboard. I don't know. I really don't know how many books I had, but Jeff said, you know, when we were dealing with them, it felt like 1,000. I had a lot. Because these shelves were double stacked. I had books behind books. So, I had a lot of books. We'll just put it that way. I shouldn't put a number on it because I didn't sit there and count. But let's just say out of a lot of books, I kept 20. And I've condensed about 20 years of crafting into 12 shelves. And then I have, let me see if I can't point to it. On that little couch right there, those 2 little boxes in that one little container, I condensed stuff down into that for my mom. So I'm giving her those crafting. I saved some stuff out of my stuff to give to her. And then right now I am working on organizing paper, like cardstock. And then I have, I just have a ton of it. I have a ton of cardstock. I have tons. This right here, this is the Twilight collection, which I think there's 24 12 by 12s. And then I have tons of these, like paper pads by the Paper Studio. Tons of these. I have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sitting on my desk that are just Christmas. And then I have about 12 more over there that are just different things. So right now, that's what I'm going through because those 12 drawers hold stickers, glue, staple guns, my tape guns, and stuff like that. Now I just have to find a place to put all of my paper pads. And I will pretty much have all of my crafting organized. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 containers. They're sitting right here. 6 containers full of washi. I have to go through, let's see if I point to it. I have to go through those blue folders yet, but I got all of my washi organized. I have 6 containers and like 4 loose tubes of washi that I'm keeping that'll sit on top of those drawers. So I got through all of my washi. I'm doing good, guys. Believe me, if you would have seen the amount of stuff that I got rid of and that I went through and that I'm donating, I just have to pat myself on the back. So, again, I'm not going to talk your ear off. I'm going to get busy, but I just wanted to give you an update and show you what my room looked like after, like, we worked. Well, she showed up around 10:30ish. So I worked and I did all the organizing. Thank God I did all the organizing before she showed up. Because I organized from like 6 to like 10:30, quarter 11 she showed up. And then from 11 to like 3. We took a break for lunch. We just packed. We was just mad women. But thank God I took that time to organize because it would have been even worse. So anyways, I just wanted to give you a quick update. But my quick updates are never quick. I think I just talked to you for like 11 minutes. But anyways, I'll see you in the next clip. Don't know where it is, what it will be, what I'll be doing, but I'll see you in the next one.